What's good, everybody? It's the GOAT Aaron Brown, and before this video start, be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's linked down below in the description, as well as become a member of my channel. That's linked down below as well. So in this video, I will be talking about why Noah Lyles has to win the 100 at the Olympics, and there's no way around it. Noah has been talking so damn crazy, like he just knows he's the greatest guy to ever touch the track. When in my opinion, that's simply ridiculous. He doesn't have a humble bone in his body. He shows no humility at no point. And I feel like every time he opens his mouth, it's something stupid that's coming out. He spews a lot of nonsense, and it's just utterly ridiculous. So he simply has to win the 100 at the Olympics, just off of that alone. Then he recently conducted an interview where he said, well, he was asked about Keyshawn and Oblique and those guys. He said, I beat everyone I touch. They said he confidently said that in the interview. He said, I don't see why the Jamaicans are any different. This is what I pray for. This is what I live for. And I back myself up, don't I? So we're going to see how long he can back himself up. He pretty much saying he's beaten these guys before. And we know the last time he raced Keyshawn literally ran him down, and Noah just edged him out at the line like it was a photo finish. But that was the old Keyshawn. But Noah's pretty much saying, if he did it before, he'll do it again. Keyshawn right now is the same Keyshawn back then, which in my opinion is simply foolishness. But we're going to see. I do think Noah's going to have not only the start of his life, but the race of his life to go out here and win this race. And not to say that he can't win it, because he definitely has to win it because of the things he's been saying and the things he's been doing and the way he's been acting. He has to win. There's no way around it. If Noah don't win this 100 and this 200 at the Olympics, his career is over with. And that's just what it comes down to. You could try to go around it and make excuses and this and that. If he doesn't win the 100 and win the 200 at the Olympics, Noah Lyles' career is over. Because the way we're going to do him online for the rest of his life, oh, brother, he's never going to hear the end of it. And I know he likes to play mind games with those people that he faster than to try to get a competitive edge on those guys. But Keyshawn Thompson's coach, Steven Francis, a.k.a. Frano, had something to say about that in a recent interview.
Lyles loves playing the mind game. So is that a discussion that you've had with him so he's not affected by it when he's at the starting line?
Well, I think you'll find that he plays mind games with those people who he's faster than. So I don't think he will have that much opportunity this time around. But we'll see if his mind game works on people who have demonstrated that they are a lot faster than he is.
Is that what you've told Keyshawn as well, personally?
I haven't. I'm not going to tell you what I tell Keyshawn. I'm just telling my opinions. Yeah.
So Steven Francis is pretty much saying that Noah Lyles can try that shit, but they not worried about him. They just worried about getting to the line first. He also mentioned how a lot of people were saying that Keyshawn hadn't ran rounds and people are concerned because he ain't never been to these meets. And he said that's not a concern either because of who he is as a coach and who he's coached. He said Keyshawn ran 984, 982, and 977 within a 48-hour span in rounds at a championship meet, the Jamaican trials. He said he averaged 981, which is Noah Lyles' PR. So for a guy to average another guy's PR during rounds, that guy isn't nothing that we're worried about. We just worry about going out here executing and, getting to this win. But with all of that being said, Noah Lyles simply can't go for that, can he? Like, he has to stand on business now. You letting somebody say that about you, that you try those mind games with people that you faster than, and it works on them, but it don't work on people that's faster than you. So he's saying you can take all the drugs you want to take, watch all the anime you want to watch, but if Keyshawn show up to that final healthy, he got something for your ass. And that's a beautiful thing to see, because a lot of people think that for some reason, Noah Lyles is automatically getting a medal because he medaled last year. But you also have other really highly competitive people who runs really well at championships, and some people who have proven that this year they're progressing in a whole nother level. I mean, you got guys like Tobogo. You got guys like Oblique Seville who could go out there and win it as well. You got guys like Fred Curley who could go out there and win it. I haven't heard nobody mention this name, but Kenny Benerick. He can go out there and really turn some heads. The previous Olympic champion, Marcel Jacobs, he only runs fast at the championship meets, especially when he's healthy. So it's a lot of guys who could really go out there and turn some heads. And a lot of guys who have faster PRs than Noah Lyles. But since his mouth is the biggest, he makes his target the biggest. But one thing I do know is that guy Keith Shane is going to be hard to beat. His ability from his training videos to get to 10 meters in 6 strides
and
is
every
just
Olympic champion needs that. He may be the next one.
Of the amount of power that he has and the amount of strength that he has. But none of that matters because Noah is going to have to beat him no matter how much strength Keishane has, no matter how fast Keishane is planning on running. Noah has to win because of how he's been talking. Has his mouth been way too damn big for his legs? Like, look at Keishane from a 3-point stand, from a block start, from just running out there. Like, the power that he has is damn near Safa-like.
Which do well from the blocks because it's a crucial part of the races, and so it's very satisfying.
And it seems the mind games have begun. The self-proclaimed world's fastest man, the American Noah Lyles.
Now that's funny right there. This announcer knew what he was doing. This commentator, this news guy. Brett said the self-proclaimed world's fastest man. Literally, though, all you got to do is check the numbers. Like they often say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. He say the self-proclaimed world's fastest man. The American Noah Lyles. Oh, my goodness. See, that went over a lot of heads, but I caught it. Did y'all catch that?
Will be within his sights in a matter of days. Noah Lyles loves playing the mind game. So is that a discussion that you've had with him so he's not affected by it when he's at the starting line?
Well, I think you'll find that he plays mind games with those people who is faster than. So I don't think he will have that much opportunity this time around, but we'll see if his mind game works on people who have demonstrated that they are a lot faster than he is.
Is that what you've told Keishane as well, personally?
I haven't. I'm not going to tell you what I tell Keishane. I'm just telling my opinions.
Keishane may be an unassuming 23-year-old under the glare of the harshest spotlight for the first time, but it seems he knows how to play his cards off the field as well. Ignoring Lyles at the training facility and greeting his girlfriend, Jamaica's 400-meter runner Janelle Broomfield, may prove to be a mentally surgical move.
Oh my goodness. That's another reason Noah simply has to win. That man walked up, hugged your girlfriend, didn't even acknowledge your presence, hugged your girlfriend, and kept it pushing. Me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. That's just me though, but we gonna see if Noah is the clown that we all assume him to be, or is he about to go out there and do something that none of us expect him to do? Because personally, if somebody hugged my girlfriend while I'm standing right there and they don't even acknowledge my existence, that'll be a problem. But that boy Keishane out there standing on business.
There is more to Keishane that meets the eye, it seems, and every Olympic champion needs that. He may be the next one.
Man, so while this race may be unpredictable and we only really counting 2, 3, 4 people maybe in who could possibly win, more than likely it'll be something that we aren't even expecting. And also, Usain Bolt recently did an interview saying that Glenn Mills is Oblique Seville's coach, and if Oblique Seville is healthy, Oblique Seville is winning the race. And that was a bold statement. But at the Jamaican trials, Oblique ran 9.82 in the finals, and they said he was suffering with a growing issue. And they said that growing issue is resolved, so he potentially could have been in 9.7 shape as well. So a lot of these guys are going to have their hands full, and I wouldn't be surprised with a Jamaican 1 and 2. But it's definitely going to be interesting, to say the least. Who do y'all think is going to win this race? Comment down below and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.